Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have something we haven't done in a while, and that is a haul. No shopping with me, just the haul. I went to a annual consignment sale. They have it in the spring, they have it in the fall. I don't think I went to the spring one this year, but before I lose you by saying it's called the kids sale, some of the best things I got are men's and women's items. So I learned going to the sale a couple years ago that when it comes time to replenish my wardrobe, this is the sale to go to. It's just in a better part of town where people are donating the types of things I want. You will see, and it's great. So I was there opening day. They opened at 8 a.m. I got there at 7:55 and walked right on in. And it wasn't too crowded because the space is a church gym and there's just a lot of room. I went straight to the shoes per usual. We will see those other than one pair at the end. And at the very end, I will come back because I haven't done this yet. I will calculate what I do in these situations is I figure out my cost of goods per piece. Like I just average and see how many pieces I bought. The receipt that they gave me doesn't say. So you're gonna see some pieces that are for personal use, but I still show those to you because I am very conscious of what I pick up for my own kids and even for me, in that it's gonna be something that I can resell later on. And without further ado, so if you have local consignment sales coming to your area, the whole point of this sharing this is check them out because you're gonna find some great deals. All right, this is just Offline by Aerie. I have a 12 and a half year old now, and I used to think, oh, don't pick up size extra small, but now I am that mom scouring Poshmark for the tiny sizes. So it is true, people are looking for everything. Shopping at American Eagle with her, maybe I'm blinded. I know I'm blinded by being a thrifter and a reseller. Paying $65 for a pair of jeans is just, I have a hard time. It just started pouring rain because it's Florida. So if you hear that, we have skylights, sorry. Anyway, she requested another pair of long black leggings. This is like her daily wardrobe because unfortunately her legs are so long. She can't wear shorts to school. Yes, we are still in shorts weather here on October 26th or 26th. Hey. All right, so these I did pay $9 for. If you go to these types of sales, I know yesterday they had a half off sale, but the tags sometimes say no discount, but most of them don't. If you go back on the final day, they're usually 3-day sales. You can get things for half off. This sale is quite a distance from where I live, so I never make it back for that. But so that is something that's for personal use. This I wasn't sure. I picked it up either way to show my youngest. Y'all know I love this brand, Sweet Honey. It is new with the tags. There's a better look at what the tag. It's a nice font. This is a romper. I did pay $18 for this, being new with tags. I did check comps. These were selling for around $50, so I figured if my daughter didn't like it, because she's the youngest one, she's kind of weird in what she likes, but she was like, ooh, I love it. She likes to wear rompers to church, so this one will be maybe staying around. She hasn't tried it on, so we'll see once that happens. Otherwise, I would have listed that for probably $55. All right, this is also a brand I have mentioned before, Cheeky Plum. This brand does not exist under this name anymore. I was just looking at their website so I could tell you guys, but if you find the old label, there are still people that search for this specifically. This was a $5 little apple dress. This is the back with these cute wooden buttons. I might hold on to this until school starting next year, or maybe someone starting preschool in the spring. I'm okay with holding on to items. I have the inventory storage space, so this is great. You'll also notice most people put tags on with safety pins. Just a tip, if you are someone that's going to do a consignment sale, please be cognizant of these. A lot of them were giant. I took them off of some things already, and I would have purchased probably 25 more items, but I noticed that they kind of put these safety pins in the middle of the garment, and I undid them and they left holes. So I know that if you wash items, oftentimes those holes will close up, but these people bought the Mac Daddy ones and these were big holes. So unfortunately, I had to leave things. Now the people that put them through the tags, those are the best ones. All right, let me keep this stuff separate. Oh, that rain's getting harder. All right, this is what's funny, is all of the women's Lily Pulitzer items were priced so much cheaper than the little girls. The girls ones were from like 25 to 55, which honestly, that's what I would price Lily on Poshmark. So it's not that it was a bad price, too much for reselling, but I paid $5 for this women's Lily Pulitzer blouse. So, and it has, I think, oh yeah, koalas. You have to look close. There's a koala. So that is something for me. And when I bring Lily in, I try to kick some Lily out. It is the week of Halloween. Our dance studio does, if you pay $5, you can wear costumes the rest of the week. It's a ask for a donation that helps support the dance troupe there. But my girls are kind of grown out of most of the costumes. How cute is this? I was very specific in the costumes that I look for, of course, being Halloween season, these have shorts under. This is a Weissman costume. I've mentioned the brand before. If you're at the bins and you find this brand of dance leotard, dance shoes, dance gear, this is the higher end. So I would always pick these up. People oftentimes are looking for very specific costumes, and if you Google image this, you will find out the exact name. And people seek these out, especially if they are trying to buy all secondhand and they have like a company that wants to match. So I did pay $9 for this for her to wear this week, and then I will be listing that. So I paid $9 for a higher end one versus like a cheaper one for her to wear once, and then it would just go back to Once Upon a Child, for example. This is a Lily piece I got to list. It is my size. It's a size large. It was $16. It's a really cute tank with a fitted, I just am not into the tank tops right now, but I love this buckle. So this is one I got that I knew for sure. The brighter the color, the better. So that one's to sell. I think a lot of the things for us to keep made it to the top. This is just a cute like career dress I got for subbing. It is new with the tags. Oh, this is one of those things I took the tags off. I sat at my mom's house. Y'all know my mom lives next door. She wanted to see what I got. I paid $5 for this brand new dress. Super cute. This is to resell. This is how they put the tag on this one, but I love it. They didn't hurt anything. $2 for, they called this a Dooney & Burke small purse or glasses holder. I remember having this when I was in high school in a different color. So $2 for this vintage Dooney. And I mean, is it in perfect condition? No, I feel like it gives it some character. It's got a little bit of scratching on it, but the inside looks pretty good, other than, again, like just some scratching. But it's got the tag in there with the numbers. So just a cute piece. And for $2, I don't know what I can sell this for. I haven't looked yet. And I know you guys usually ask me, are these things listed yet? I either can get videos out or I wait and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna do that video until I have everything listed. It never works out for me. It's a work in progress. So my goal is to get these items photographed this week and get them posted this week. It'll probably be after you see this video, but that is a fun little piece. It basically seems new without tags dress. I did pay $19 for this for me, but it's this nice neoprene material. It reminds me of Lululemon Nulu fabric, but this dress was probably $198, and I love it, and it has sea turtles on it. So I couldn't believe I found all this Lily they were all like 15 to 20 bucks, except for that $5 shirt. Cheaper than the girls' stuff. Love it. This is just a women's tank top. Also got this for me. This was $13. At Style Encore, these are usually $25, so that was a great deal. There's my water bottle. I got my son all these socks for $2. Oh, and I know I told you they have men's stuff, so they do have like the big boy section. Boy sections are always so much smaller, even the kids. But in the shoes, I got my husband these sneakers for $7. So that was a pretty great deal. In the costumes also, this is just a random costume, but it is a flapper girl for my oldest, and it came with the little gloves and the pearls. I paid $10, but this is one that, we'll be able to keep and pass down, and the youngest can wear for dance costume week in the years to come. Something to sell. I love picking up these little Disney baby, like this is Disney Parks official. It still has the Disney Parks tag on it. They wanted $22. I paid $5. So it's not going to be huge profits, but these are so easy to take a picture of the front and the back and the tag, and they usually sell pretty quickly. This one's very basic, like first time to Disney World kind of vibes there. But I love a good easy listing. Another personal pickup, my daughter got baptized last weekend and I've been looking for a new Bible for her. And instead of paying $40, I paid $7 and it is brand new and it's wonderful and I love it. And I hope she loves it. I haven't shown it to you yet. She's over there. So if you want to come get it, you can. It is a Bible for teen girls and it's got some cute like pink writing. So love that. All right. The worker checking me out was like, oh my gosh, when she saw this. So cute. Look at this darling little boy's outfit. It's got little Christmas trees. It's a Christmas outfit. It is Edge Hill Collection. Definitely a brand to know. Very similar to the Beaufort Bonnet Company. Very Southern, high-end. Let's see, this one didn't have the retail price, just as that tag. I paid $8. This is darling. All right. What are you? Okay, and the women's, they had so many women's clothings and they do a good job of sorting it by size. I paid $4 for these Eileen Fisher pants, pull-on pants. I think they're an extra large, or no, they're a medium, but they do everything a little bit big. They're not silk, though they look silk. They're just great, easy pull-on pants. And for $4, I thought for sure I'm gonna make some profit on those. My goal with this sale is, as you see, I've gotten a lot of personal use items, is to sell the things I got and make what we're keeping free and then profit a little. I'm okay with that, but that's also how I look at reselling. I am a part-time reseller if you're new here, and my goal is every month is to pay for my kids' activities. Dance, Boy Scouts is kind of cheap. Marching band is actually quite expensive. So that's my goal at this current stage. It's my reselling career. Sometimes I'm more full-time, sometimes more part-time. I did pay $10 for these Lily Pulitzer leggings. These are to sell. I used to wear these when I was doing like Pilates classes and such. Ooh, I just sold something. Vans slip-on youth size 2 for $17.50 plus shipping on eBay. Okay, so these are in excellent condition. These usually sell around $40. So again, you know, like a $25 profit, but that then makes something I got for me free. Oh, this is funny. This is for my son. When he was younger, he had a shirt with a seagull carrying a french fry that said something about fry, yay, like Friday. And he wore it every single Friday religiously. It was not okay when he outgrew it. It was a crop top. I found him something similar. It was never good enough, but he is now a 14 and this is a size 14, 16 from Children's Place. I paid $3 for this. He is not going to wear this out of the house, but I laughed, he laughed, you know, kind of took me back to him being 4 years old. So he doesn't wear true pajamas these days, so that's a pajama shirt for him. I did also find this for him. This is a men's size small, $4 for an Under Armour hoodie. These type of things at Plato's are like $15, so that was a really good price to find for him. A lot of what they had under the boys 14, 16, 18 section was all men's items. So if you're someone that likes to sell the Nike, Under Armour, the sporty stuff, they had a ton of that for really cheap. That's kind of not what I'm into. This is probably the best thing I got for myself. This is a Lily Pulitzer white jean jacket with the blouse sleeves. Oh my gosh, I love it. It fits me perfectly. It's really cold in our church, so I'm always wearing a cardigan or something. I tell you, I paid $20. Like, that's a steal. This jacket was probably $200 or so, if not a little more. But I love it. I do have a white denim jacket already from Cabby that you guys probably saw in a haul in the last year, maybe two, that I will sell now that I am replacing it with this one. So in my mind, it's just a wash. This next little batch are things I got for my daughter. $3 for a basically brand new little Hurley top. These little Abercrombie shorts I paid $10 for, or $8, I'm sorry. $8, which being someone that has gone into Abercrombie recently, that was a steal. This is a cute, she loves sort of a style of shirt to her contemporary dance class. It was only $2. This is the brand Theology. I see it at TJ Maxx for like $8.99, so $2 was still a savings. And lastly, this Aeropostale one for $4. Just a cute little top. All right, somebody had a palette or fell into some kind of Kiki pants deal. I have talked to you guys before about this brand. Right there is Kiki. Okay, here's the better. So this was $12 and it's 2 separate outfits. I'll probably be able to sell this for like 45-ish. So not a huge, again, I'm okay making these smaller profits. It's new with tags, easy to list. I like listing new with tags items. I love the brand Kiki pants. This was probably my best, it's going to be my best flip in terms of price paid. I am going to average my cost of goods, but I'll remember in the back of my head that I paid $3 for this. This was on my Instagram if you follow me over there. This new with tags Beaufort Bonnet Company, $72 retail for this little John. I think that's what these are called. Very similar. What? It is like a corduroy, just cute. People that dress their daughters in smocking and ruffles, this is what they like for their sons. So another Beaufort Bonnet Company. They had this in a couple sizes, but it was more expensive. I don't know why they marked, it was the same seller. On these tags is a seller number. I paid $8 for this. I did search comps on this one. This is the Poly Play Dress by Beaufort Bonnet Company. I decided to pick it up because it's balloons, so you could wear, and it doesn't say happy birthday. So you could wear this to a birthday party or for your birthday. So really cute. It was a little girl's size 7. And if you look at the tags, you might be like, oh no, where's the size? They always have their size tag underneath that giant top tag. Same brand we've already talked about once, but these are new with the tags, which means they're older. And so finding things new with tags is not as easy. It is Cheeky Plum and they are leotards. I did pay $12. It's a set of 2. I'll show you the other one. So $6 a piece. I was willing to do that and I will probably list them together. They both have their original tags still. This one has a retail price of $40 and this one was $36. So I will probably list them together for $50 and someone will get themselves a pretty good deal on adorable leotards and the quality is really good. We had a couple when my girls were younger. I meant to tell my daughter, she said, Mom, these just, she tried them on already, but I taught 8th graders the other day. You listening, bud? And several of them were wearing jeans exactly like this. I took mental note. She thought they were a little too short because they hit right in her shoe. That's how all the girls had their jeans that day. I paid $10 for these Abercrombie Kids jeans. This is her random size. She's an 11-12 long or a 000 from American Eagle, which is a 23. So a 23 and 11-12 are about the same. These are in excellent condition. They do fit her perfectly. And this is what they're wanting to wear. Skinny jeans are out when it comes to the tweens right now. Like nobody's wearing them in the middle school and I'm there every day. Some more Beaufort Bonnet Company. This has a retail of $76. It is a size 3T. Just darling. This was not my style for dressing my girls when they were younger, but I still think, I mean, a little lint roll on the back, but it is so cute with some cable knit tights and little Mary jeans. This would be adorable. And it's hearts on there, not apples. I wasn't sure at first. So I got a lot of new tags things, which is going to be so easy to list. Another Edge Hill collection. And I did pay $14 for this, but again, I did take the time to check comps on some of these that were a little more expensive. Look at this smocking, this Easter dress. Moms are willing to pay up for holiday-specific things. Birthdays, Easter, Christmas. I know, because I used to do that. So this will probably sell like around maybe 40. I'll probably have to hold on to it, but again, I'm okay with that. Another brand that no longer exists, but still has quite a following, Eleanor Rose. This is a happy birthday dress. Comps were really good. I paid $15 for this, and I wouldn't have if I didn't. But of course, since it doesn't exist anymore, it's harder to find. Moms might have had an older sibling who wore this dress for their birthday, and now unless you find it secondhand. And this one is in excellent condition. It's got the cutest little happy birthday banners on it. It's just such good quality. We have several, well, we had several of this brand, and I mean, I have some that my friend has 2 daughters. Both of her daughters wore the dress, then my older daughter wore it, then my younger daughter, and I still sold them for $30 to $40 after at least like those 4 children went through it. So great condition. Sad they don't exist. A Buc-ee's shirt. Have you ever been to a Buc-ee's? If not, you gotta go. This is just a little t-shirt. It was $2. This is for Molly. My kids love going to Buc-ee's. It's only for us when we're going on a trip, so not often. The closest one to us is probably an hour drive, Daytona, right? There's one in Daytona Beach. We've been to the one in Jacksonville, right? When we went to South Carolina, somewhere like that. But anyway, their youth shirts are like $16. The adult shirts are $20 to $25. So $2 was a great deal. I paid $20 for this, you guys, which is a lot. However, I have talked about the brand, Little Sleepies, but this was a collaboration. Here's the brand Little Sleepies with their closed eyes, a collaboration with Disney. And I looked this up. This is an Ariel dress with the matching bloomers, new with the tags. It's wild. Some of these dresses were selling for over $100. This one is only 18 to 24 months, but it seems to me they run big. I also had kids that were small. Like, I feel like my daughter at 3 could have worn this size, but I was willing to pay up for it knowing I got a really good deal on some other things and that my cost of goods would average out and that I probably won't hold on to that one for very long. Being in Orlando, you guys know I always find pretty great Disney deals. This sale had a lot of Spirit jerseys, just Disney wear. But you guys have heard me say recently, I struggle to sell even Disney park stuff unless it's new with tags. This one is new without tags. It still has the little barb there. I was okay with that. I paid $15, but comps looked good. It is a size 2X. Spirit jerseys run huge. Like, I am comfortable wearing a large t-shirt and I wear a extra small or small Spirit jersey and it fits me comfortably. This one's cool. What?
This is for the cruise I found.
Oh, nice, nice. My daughter's cleaning her closet, apparently.
I'm color coding it.
You're color coding your closet.
Yeah.
Perfect. That is beautiful. I told her recently, we're going on a cruise around Christmas time, and I told her, I know I bought you a formal dress already. And she was like, I can't find it. She found it. So here's the back of this. I looked, they had a ton of lounge flies. Somebody obviously donated them all. They were excellent condition. They were like $40. This one was called like something about a melted popsicle. I don't know, but I think it's really cool. I wish it was smaller for me. But at $15, if I sell it for $45, cool. A couple things for personal use again. My daughter, I have probably 40 little girls size, probably 4, 5, and 6 Lily Poulter dresses to list. I just need to sit down and do it. So this is a 7 for my almost 11-year-old. She's pocket size, but she has gotten very particular in that she wants her dresses to have a waist. Okay, so I picked her up this one. It was only $15. Great price for that. These I got, she doesn't like long pajamas, but for our cruise, I did pick her these Lily Pulitzer. They are in new condition. So cute. These little jammies. I paid $10 for these. Even after she wears them, I'll be able to sell them for probably $30 and good to go. They do run small. She probably would need an 8 in pajamas, and those are 10s, and that's her size. Oh, this was such a good find. Another brand that hopefully you guys have learned from me, if you didn't already know, Jamie K. Not one I find often, but a very high-end little girls brand. Oftentimes they sell matching mom sweaters. They use only natural materials, but it's expensive. This sweater was probably $70 or $80 if I had to guess. They wanted $8, new with the tags. This is a size 4 years, but like this literally looks like it would fit Molly, and she wears a size 7, but just adorable, and what a great price. I've noticed people at this sale, it's like they just want things to go and they want to make a couple bucks, you know, like it's crazy. So Converse are all the rage for my kids, but kind of locally, but they're expensive. My daughter wanted a pair for her Halloween costume in red. For youth sizes, they were $75, and I just couldn't do it. So we settled on something else, but I did find her these. in her size. These are so cute. They need a little magic eraser, but they are in excellent condition. And what did I pay for these? Sell it. Maybe I ripped the tag off already. I want to say they were $6. They were cheap. So yes, I'm willing to pay that for Converse. All right. These are to sell. Adorable little Rothy's. I have sold the kid Rothy's before. Of course, they don't sell for as much as the women's, but they're so cute and they do sell pretty quickly. They had $8 on these. Another new dress for my daughter to try to convince me to, it's partly like I'm sentimental and partly I just need to get it done. List the Lily that she has outgrown or doesn't want. This one is new with the tags, $88 retail, and I paid $35 for this one, which is pretty great, but it's a maxi dress and she has been asking for a maxi. It will definitely be maxi on her. It is a size 6, 7, and she will have to wear heels, but we love it for her. So cute. I wish that one was my size. And this, I don't think she watches my videos, but I got this for a family member, a grown-up who is obsessed with Bluey, and I'm not gonna do it, but it was $6. If I squeeze the foot, it dances and plays the theme song. So that was a cool little find. And of course, when I decided to play it, there was like nobody around and it was so loud and everyone stared. I got a pair of new tags Crocs to list. They were $7 for these Crocs flip-flops in a women's size 8. I thought that was good. Another Lily Pulitzer sweater, $10. This is a size small, but Lily is just one of those brands, man. This is a small, but it fits me perfectly. So I'm gonna keep this one and wear it a little bit before I sell it. Got some UFOs. If these were in excellent condition, this style is selling for like $60, like this color. But these definitely have been worn. They've got not some issues. They've got some creasing. I paid $5. So if I can get 25, cool. They had a lot of Posh Peanut. A lot of it was really priced up. I did pay $6 for this one just because I liked it. And like I've told you guys before, if you look at the feet, you've got to make sure there's no cracking in that graphic. So this one, I will have fun listing that one. It's a bright color. It'll photograph well. So I did pick that one up. Dance shoes are always a must for me. These were $4 for 2 pair of Bloch, B-L-O-C-H, women's size 8. I will be listing these. My older daughter is already out of 8. We have moved into women's 9s. Hopefully that's where we stay. And my younger daughter, I have a feeling she will never be a size 8. But just today, before this video, I packed up my shipping for tomorrow and I sold a pair of Capezio jazz shoes for $25 that I got at the bin. So dance shoes, people look for, even especially used, I would say, because even my girls, they hate breaking in a new pair of dance shoes. They would rather have used shoes. So $4, making these $2 a pair. These will sell, like these are $65 to $75 brand new. Ask how I know. So that was great. Oh, I got my daughter a new trash can to match her bedroom theme for $1.50, new with the tags. And these 2 items, I went around once and then I noticed they were still putting items out and I overheard someone say, oh, somebody showed up late with their items, whatever. So I went back to the shoes where I saw them putting things. I did pay up for these, but they are selling for $100 each. So paid $30 a pair, but they are like new condition, Tory Burch flats. My son is practicing his drums in there. He doesn't know I'm recording, so I won't hold it against him. They still have the sticker on the bottom. So there is this pretty brown color and black. But I mean, these were worn each maybe one time. So that was a great last minute find. Oh, here are some of the, before I decided to purchase some of these things you've already seen, I took off the tags. Can you go? We're almost done here. Look at how giant these tags are. So these are the ones that obviously that I kept, but unfortunately I just had to pass on so many things. All right, just a couple more items. Another pair of Converse. These are a size up for my little So she'll probably be able to wear these to school next year. They are the leather version, so the easiest to clean. And these were $7. And they really are in pretty great condition. And the last thing I got was a pair of Weissman dance tights. Definitely something, if you see at the bins, pick these up. I did pay $5, but these are $20+ per pair out there for these dance moms. So, all right, well, that is my haul. Hopefully you guys didn't mind seeing all the personal use stuff, but I got some really great things to flip. So I'm going to count everything up and I will pop back in and let you know what I will be logging as my average per piece. And a lot of it was for personal use, but just for my own bookkeeping, I do include that stuff because it will eventually get listed or they'll decide they don't like it or whatever. So I'm just gonna take the total I spent and divide it by how many pieces you guys just saw, and I will report right back. All right, so I ended up with 57 items. That makes my cost of goods $10.15, which seems a little high for, you know, bins items that I'm normally picking up. But these type of consignment sales, it's just like going to the buy sell trade stores. I have higher end brands, new with tags pieces that are gonna bring me a lot more per piece. So I am totally cool with $10.15 per piece, especially the items that I got for us to use. That was a great deal, and I am confident I'm going to make a lot of profit on these items. So be sure you follow along, subscribe. I am going to try to get some more what sold videos up. My next one will be a what sold video so you guys can see what I end up selling these items for. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.